Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, things are going better. We are beginning to take back control. Our food is in a good spot for now, although there are problems we will get to. We have our oxygen starting to refill the base a bit. It's not perfect, but we're certainly better than we were. We were like at the point of suffocating for a while. We're having a bit of trouble with atmosphere? Polluted water? Oh, someone made a mess. Okay. Yeah, we do need to deal with some of these priorities, and our living arrangements are not good right now. At least they have water. I'm sorry. At least they have oxygen in their beds now. They used to be living in chlorine. Anyway. So, one issue with our new really cool oxygen facility is that it's made from this salt water coming out of this geyser at 95 degrees, which cools down a little bit. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe it's slowly heating up these insulated tiles and that's what's helping it. But when it goes through here, it's still pretty hot, which means that the oxygen coming out of this place is also very hot. So our base is getting oxygen. Here it's at 30 degrees, but when it's first coming out, it's up in the 35, 40. Yeah. Anyway, it's not the best thing, which means that eventually it's going to kill our farms. So, like I said, our food is good for now, but until we get some cooling set up, which we do have a plan for, although I haven't, been able to get it implemented yet, we're going to have to keep an eye on our food and perhaps make other arrangements. Now, I am trying to pump in... I should high priority this, just to keep our slicksters alive. They're hungry because they managed to clear this area of CO2 because it's all falling down here now. I should rebuild that door. Because for a while these vents were covered with salt water, and now that's it let all the CO2 flow through down to here, so we're going to pump some more back in, and eventually we should turn this back on, which it'll just fill up all the CO2 in the world. But that's for the future. I don't want to get back down to this yet. At some point we will. At some point we'll deal with this. Right now, I want to build better living arrangements. We have a little barracks here with all our dupes and a little kitchen nearby and all that, and it's working, kinda. But we can do better. And especially I want to save this room for more stables. I want this part of my base to be all about food generation. And up here, this will be where we live. That's the plan, at least. We're slowly clearing out more space over here. Did we get all this water? We did. It looks good. Is there any more above? No. So we can just go ahead and get all that. We'll need to build the ladders. Yeah, dealing with this, we'll just let it spill out and then gradually sop it up, I guess. Maybe I should make this more even down here. So like that. Yeah, we'll work that out in time. Here, go faster. But yeah, I think we need to start thinking about beds and bedrooms. And eventually we'll have enough gold to make all the things out of gold, but at the moment we do not have gold. And I think we're going to put everything in a nice little container, and I'm going to do something weird. Because I usually think of do I want to? It's very tempting just to build it around this central line. I was thinking maybe we could make the entrance over here and then like put a tube to it or something, but no, we should just build it around this central line. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So that's plan on something like this. I'm just gonna make it regular tiles, not insulated. And we'll just build a little bedroom place right here. So how big are these? We're gonna want bedrooms need to be at least height 4 and minimum size of 12. So really I'm gonna make them 4x4s, maybe 4x5s, so we can fit a decorative item in there also. I like that. So let's see. We'll start. Let's leave a little bit of. So eventually, I'm gonna want maybe 5x5s. Like maybe my entire base should be based on 5. It might make it a little tricky to build along the roof because I can only reach up 4 tiles. But if we do that, then we could eventually slot in these transport tubes very easily. Do I want to do that? I think we'll do something separate for that. We'll have these be rooms of 4, and over here we'll do rooms of 5, or something like that. Okay, so it's going to be starting one back from here. It'll be like that, and then the ground will be here. I'll try just building right over the ladder. It never it makes me nervous. I'm not sure if it works. And ideally, they're not gonna get rid of the ladder until they put the thing in, but we'll see. Well, I can't be in fear of it forever. So that gives them 5 on the inside, like that. So that's 4 rooms, and then we need to stack this quite high in order to deal with that. But that's fine. The volcano is a bit in the way. We could go a little higher. We're kind of constrained by this. Maybe I should go deeper this way. Like we got all the room we want to use over there. I think I will. Let's go ahead a bit further this way. So another 2, maybe. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. This water's gonna be annoying, but maybe we can trickle it out over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. Eventually, I want to have at least room for 20. That's like what the requirement is, right? That's how you win the game. By maintaining 12 duplicates. Ooh. Maybe I don't need so many. But that would be annoying. I think I want to have more than just 12. Let's do 18. So we'll do 3 rows of this. And I guess I'll put a door on this side also. And we'll have to get rid of all this terrible air in here. Why don't we get that underway right now? Super duper priority, guys. Get this built. I want to leave some spots on the top so we could do utility stuff. But, and below, of course, we're going to want another set of rooms, so. Like this. Do these need to be one further forward? Probably. Like that. Or we could just not put a roof. Well, no, we need to put a roof on it. Well, wait a minute. So let me think. If we could put these crossings, not crossings, the accesses, they need 3 spots. But if we put one there, that's going to need... We can't just go like... No, we can go like that. Interesting. I thought you had to go up 5. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a thought. Maybe I should shift these all down one then. Yeah, I like that. Which means I built that in the wrong spot, but that's okay. We'll just push it out one. Let's just make sure that makes sense. So I'm going to build a transit tube access at the front of each of these. And then a door. And then our usual pattern of 5. And that fits. Perfect. Okay. Is this really gonna be enough? I mean, Like, I think I should be able to make that work. I can't go up like that, but I can go up like this, and then over. Right? Huh. Well, if we need to, we could just go through and put one on every other level. That'd be fine too. We don't need too many of these transit tubes. Here, get rid of that. I just want to make sure we leave some room for them. Alright, and that same pattern right here. And then one more down. I can't help but note there's no dupes coming to build all these things I'm planning. Dupes. Now that's... I don't like that. No power? I think... I'm not sure I understand this. I think this should still have power. I don't know why it doesn't. Because I never connected it. No, I didn't. I did. It's right here. Right? So if these batteries are full, this battery should be full too. I don't know why one would go down before the other. Without, and this bit should not have to run. Like, these are off because this battery is full. But I would think that they'd all go off at the same time. Okay, guys. I think we just need to disable this one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I understand what's going on here. But it seems to work, so I'm not going to complain. And as we increase our electrical load, well... I really don't get what's going on here. Like, why would this battery fill up before that battery? There, you're not running on this, are you? Is that what's causing it? We'll let these drain, and we'll see if they... I don't even know. Like, we've got 2 batteries on this one and 2 batteries on this one. You'd think it would not... Well, even that's not even on the main... I would think that this battery would fill up before this battery, and I'm confused that it doesn't. Oh, is this connected? Oh, that might be it. Here, get rid of that conductive wire right there, and we'll build a bridge. This might be it. I don't know. But we'll see. Because I would think that things on this line would get filled up before things on the two smaller lines. Right? Why are you making a mess? Are you stuck? You're stuck, aren't you? Okay, Otto, go ahead, delete that. Well, at least it's not a terrible place for it. Okay. Get rid of all this stuff. We're gonna need another ladder closer by. Like here. Alright. Now, let's actually set this to lower priority because it's going to block our way in to this side until we clear out all this. Alright, hey man, let me go back and keep on puzzling over why this isn't working. No, it's not part of the same circuit. Okay, let me just think about this. So all of these are going, and somehow... I think it might just be because of the wheel. And once the energy from the wheel burns down, it'll even out. I kind of don't like it. Here, why don't you deconstruct this building? Wasting power, I know, but I want to make sure this works without me having to watch it. Okay. Now it goes down and it comes back up. It's filling. I don't get it. That's bizarre. Why would it be filling up this one before that one? I don't know what's going on here. Because I would think it would go on the main trunk and fill up this battery before it begins to make this transformer work. Here, disable that transformer for a second. And the only way this battery can fill up is if it's going through this transformer. Right? Yeah. And it goes the other way. It all goes into this transformer. That's bizarre. I have no idea. Why is that preferring one way or the other? I don't like it. So the way to fix that, I guess, would be to put this battery on the main trunk so that they're on the same priority level. Here, get rid of these. And turn this into a heavy watt plate like that. We're just wasting a ton of our hydrogen by doing this, but that's okay. All it does is make more oxygen. Connect that right there. Again, super high priority. Super high priority, guys. Dupes, I am so disappointed in you. There. Now these are all enabled. Now they're disabled. So now we've got these two batteries on. It looks like these are both filling up at the same time. They're both green. Then they're both white. Then both green again. Okay. So this one is kind of messed up. That's a backup battery. We could put another backup battery over here. Let's enable this one again. I think this will work. Okay. It was just a little confused. That was very peculiar. And we have this as backup because this is the one that controls the main hydrogen pump. Alright, leave it alone. Assume it's gonna work. How are things going over here? They've barely progressed. Why aren't you digging these things? It's not accessible because of what? I don't know. Why can't they get over here? Oh, they can't get over this little gap. Fair enough. No, not fair enough. Let's just deal with it down here. Yeah, just knock out this area, and then we can build up from there. These need to go. See, I want. Let's see. Before you get rid of that, I want to open up this so it all rolls out and comes down here. So before you do that level, you can hop across, climb up, and get over there. Otto, did you get stuck? I think you got stuck. Delete the thing you're standing on. You almost got stuck again, Otto. Gotta be careful. They should be able to jump across there, right? There they go. Otto's on the case. They can't get up to there, can they? Yeah. Okay, delete these two. Oh, it sounds all mushy. Alright, we can get the rest of it from this end. It does seem to work, replacing the ladder directly with the tile. I've always been wary of it, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. But yes, you might have noticed a certain right-handedness with the way I build things. I always start with a building on the left side of a ladder, and then I build in the right side. It's like, this is, maybe it's just because of how I read the page. Left to right, you know, English language thing. I wonder how much our language, our written language, influences our architecture. Now that would be an interesting little, you know, cross-disciplinary study. Should I build a pitcher pump? We got some more blossom seeds. That would have been very welcome at one point. Now you're a farmer, but you can't build, so screw that. We want a good farmer. So we're still dropping the the water down here. That's what I was looking for. Okay, this seems to be working. Yeah. You still hungry? Yeah, you're still hungry. But we are getting... We are getting some carbon dioxide. You don't go through calories that fast. And you're glum, so your metabolism is terrible. I think it'll be okay. We certainly have a lot of CO2 we could throw in there. That's a lot of critters. No, poor Otto. He's always got slime lung. It's because I'm always telling him to go off and build things in terrible places. But he might like be susceptible or something. Otto, are you like weak immune system, perhaps? No. No. Gender X? What does that mean? Huh. Like, it's only 12%, but oh well. He does have slime lung literally on him. Here, mop this up before we let it into our base. And build more of these deodorizers just all over the place. And I think we'll build them a little bit higher too. Over time, we'll get it all cleaned out. Now, here's the thing. How much do I want to just leave here of this horrible slime full of slime lung? And how much do I want to pull back? Because if we go too far, we're going to get in the way of this saltwater geyser. Like, what's the line? The obvious one would be right here, and like that. That would give me that reed fiber too. Alright, let's... What's the temperature like over here? It's pretty much the same. Not a big difference either way. We can build a little thing like this. Just to make this accessible. We can just come down from the top. That'll work too. No point in making it more difficult than it needs to be. Should probably get the slime cleaned up. Just, you know, saying. Are these full or something? Damn near. Let's... I do have a pool of water right here I can put slime in. Or... Nah, let's just extend this one. Well, the problem with this is that it goes dry occasionally, but that's the same problem right here. Like, is this dry right now? It doesn't seem to be emitting, but it's damn close to be. So at one point we were filling this back up from down here, right? But that doesn't have power anymore. Because this is turned off. Let's turn it on for just a few moments. It'll have a little bit of power left to burn, and that will get it going. This one's still not having lumber. It'll help keep our slicksters alive too. By filling this place up with CO2. I could just open this door. I'll leave that on for a little bit. Like, what is it supposed to be powering? Like, this is limited, right? Where's its automation? This. So it's saying go, like, pretty much forever. It's mostly just powering these. And perhaps, I don't know, a few other things, small things. It's powering this, isn't it? This. Yeah. Okay. It's taking the place of our coal generators for the eggs. Anyway, how is this going? A bit messy still. Let's go ahead and normalize that priority. Bring them all back. Because now we have alternate ways of getting around. And we somehow screwed this up. Here. Get back up there. Or will that do it? I don't think so. Here, that will do it. Super high priority. I remember we were looking at this earlier and there was like nothing there, and I was baffled by it. We'll go open it up at some point. I feel a little bad because we're not like ever dealing with this natural gas. Like it's barely been used at all. Oh well. Okay, we filled this again up pretty nicely. At least the bottom's done. That's enough for now. The background's looking a little black. Look at this place. This place is just getting more and more interesting as it melts down all the slime. Look at this. This is all dirt. It didn't start as dirt. This used to be algae or slime, and it's been turned into dirt from the extreme temperatures. All this stuff is a clay. We still have some slime melting. Huh. Slime and algae melting in the dirt. I do like the thermal aspect of the game. It's annoying at some times, but at points. But it keeps things interesting. Alright, what am I doing? I am focused. I will stay focused, I swear. I can do better, I can. Why aren't you getting this stuff? I want to leave this planted if we can, just so we don't have to mess with it. It's curiously in the right temperature. New dupes. Some lime. I'll take that. That like almost increases our total capacity half again. Ooh, that's dormant. Let's get in there and analyze it. So wait a minute. Don't put this together yet. We're going to build a wall there. Or build a door. Well, we'll build a wall there later. Yeah. For now, get this going. Looks like we're trying to clear out most of the polluted oxygen. There's still bits. And we're pushing down that CO2 with our gas pressure. For the good. Oh yeah, look at all that CO2. Just turning that on just a little bit just completely filled up this area. That's not just because of this pipe. This was barely a small contributor to it. It got some from in here too, but for the most part, that was this horribly dirty petroleum generator. I wonder, does this game have some sort of political messages associated with it? Trying to promote some radical agenda? That's not too hot, is it? It's actually fine. It outputs really hard, but it must have been idle for a while. Oh, there's another one out here. Ooh. Let's go find out what that is. Without flooding our base, ideally. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We got room down here. We can just push right in. And build a little ladder. Super high priority, guys. What would be here in this biome except for a saltwater geyser? It might just be another one. It might be a volcano of some sort that's interesting. But I don't think I've ever seen anything in this biome that wasn't a saltwater geyser. But they're so close together. I can't imagine that it would spawn that way. Look, there's another one too. Oh my goodness! This was the motherlode of resources, of interesting features. I should have done some exploring earlier. We're right up against the edge of the map. There's another one. Oh my god! There's so much stuff around here. It's perfect. There. Now we're getting to the point where we might have trouble with all the salt, with all the water. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's not open up that though. That might be a problem. In fact, let's go across first. So we'll build a ladder going this way. And then we can walk up here. And it will all get down here instead of going down the ladder. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, this game. Don't crash. Good. Of course, now we have to list all the things we did want to go. Very frustrating. Okay, so what do we have planned? We wanted to build a ladder here, going up. Sorry for wasting people's time. A ladder going down. Something coming across that way. That way. A ladder keeps going up here, and then across like this. And then we go up like that. And build up. There. Now these are towards the edge of the map, so it would not surprise me if they're just flat out volcanoes rather than anything really interesting. But we'll see. You never know. If nothing else, we're getting access to some more water weed in time. Here. Harvest at a high priority. All these things. Like, why would you ever not want to harvest? Well, it seems like harvesting is the default. And the only time you don't want to harvest is if you're dealing with, like, wild plants in your stables, or even then, just any plants in your stables. You might not want to do that. Did I cancel this somehow? I must have. No. It says ladder. It's just not showing up as ladder. Let me delete that and build it again. Huh. It says ladder. Huh. It says there's already a ladder there. That's very interesting. Oh, we must have built it and then we went up and sand fell. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I'm easily confused by simple things. Hey, so another oil reservoir way up here, at the edge of the world. Huh. Well, that's a little annoying to deal with. But it's possible these are like infinite water sources. We could use that to get infinite oil. Like right here, maybe. Okay. This is dormant for 12 cycles. Let's just go ahead and lock it off for now. Until we have time to deal with it more properly. Okay, yeah, it's just a regular volcano. That's a shame. Just close it off with some, well... with some igneous rock, sure. It is dormant, but I don't really care about. Look at that, 69 seconds every 9,000 seconds. So small, so tiny. These are probably just volcanoes too. Oh well. We're just gonna ruin this biome by making all the volcanoes open. These poor poker shells. Oh, we're not gonna trap you in there, are we? No. You got out. Good for you, man. Until this melts at 1409, which it very well might. But we'll see. yeah, you got another oil reservoir and another feature up there. Now that is in an oil biome, not a tide pool biome. But it's probably just a volcano. Still, we should check. Well, this has turned out to be a much more exciting day than I expected. All these things to look for. How is our... This is mostly going pretty well. We just got a few doors to make in several places. I don't want to keep on cutting this down until we have this all sorted. Oh, you were so close, Nisbet. And then she gave up. Nope, she got it. Never mind. I know, soggy feet and all that, but it's good for the water weed. There was like a big pool of polluted oxygen around here, I thought. Probably another neurovacillator up there, if we were to go for it. Whatever. New printables. Some oxalate? Why not? I'm surprised I have oxalate. It must be somewhere high pressured. Yeah. Well, might as well take advantage of that. That's, Oh, that's not gonna work because that's underwater. Where is somewhere without water? We'll have to build a little thing. So, yeah. Build a tile right there. No, that won't work. Stupid water. It's getting in the way. Here, build a tile right there. And then we'll build a storage bin on top of it and request some oxalate. Just to get some good oxygen in this area. So they don't have to run back there all the time. One of those big hot rocks. We didn't reveal another one going south, did we? No. No, I don't see one. Just the ones we already knew about. Like the oil well. I guess there could still be one right here. Probably not, though. We'll find out when we get to that. Some of this is water. Like actual water. I wonder why. It's not hot enough. That it like spontaneously became water. Or whatever. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what we got. Soon. Any day now. Oh. It is not viewable yet, so it's tall. It's not wide. Potentially. Come on, one more. Frankie! Oh, Frankie! I'm so disappointed. Here, oxalate here, please. Just 1K of it. Or 10k of it. But super high priority. Get it here. Well, that's 100k. 100k. It's in there. There's space. Which was horrifying and terrible last time. And we kept on having our ladders get broken. And it was no fun. No fun at all. So it should be, yeah, you see it's emitting. Making some oxygen all over the place. Help our dupes come in here without having to run away all the time. Guys, I want to see it. Come on. Buried object discovered. It is a volcano. It's dormant, though. We might as well analyze it. We don't really need to analyze it. We'll just go up past it. But it's like not centered on its thing. We'll go a bit over. Alright, what about down here? Oh, it's an infectious polluted oxygen vent. Ooh. It's active right now, but it's underwater. It's at 60C. Ooh, that's not bad. It's full of slime lung, but, you know, it's another source of oxygen for our base. It's not a lot, though. It's 300... It's 0.3 per second. Which is a little disappointing. But, oh well. It's good. Good to get, sure. I'm trying to think if I just want to let it go and fill the oxygen in this area. It wouldn't be a terrible idea. Here, open it up. And we'll build little deodorizers all over the place. That was not what I meant to do. We just gotta find places where the water won't get. We might need to build a little pool down below it to let this water get out, you know. Alright, what about this one? They can't get to that, can they? They need one more ladder spot. Right there. I'm sure it's just a volcano. But I was kind of sure that this was a volcano too, so you never know. Here, you can go ahead and analyze it also, because why not? Well, it's underwater. Maybe that's why not. Nah, everyone's got slime lung anyway. And it's cold enough that it's not going to scald you as you go, ideally. Look at this. This little water lock. Here, we can fix that. Just get rid of that spot right there. Kind of have the same issue here. Come on, dupes. Where are ya? You're probably up here doing this one. No, you're running off to eat or something. Lazy dupes. Lazy, I say. And look, Otto's still getting all messed up. Here, get this. We've ruined this poor Pokeshell's life. It's just gonna have to sit huddled against this wall knowing a volcano is on the other side of it. Forever. That's its lot in life now. Yeah, you can breathe in there too. So, I mean, it's slime lung, but you know, everyone's already got slime lung, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, is it really that hot in here? I don't think so. It's like, it's mid-30s, but everyone's complaining when they get to here. I think they're just complaining because they're wet. Oh, there we go. Brought to a brand new world where it can walk back and forth in the water. There we go. Now we have a clear channel all the way up here. And over time, this will all fill up with oxygen. Hopefully these can keep most of it from becoming polluted. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and knock the top off too. Okay. Let me just priority that. And let's get back to what... no. We were still looking up here, seeing what this is. They'll get to it in time. Let's check out our houses. So we, for some reason, didn't make anything there. And we want to sweep this all clean. It mostly is already. But, you know, the bits that are left. Yeah, they're dealing with it. It'll be a good source of infinite clay. And it's not like there's plenty of sand around. So, not going to be a major concern. Alright, they'll get to that eventually. I'm getting distracted trying to deal with it. So we want to make these rooms. So the room requirements, we have the size right. What does it need? The bed and a decor item. Okay. And so we will make the beds. These beds are awfully luxurious looking, I have to admit. think my dupes are getting the better deal out of this. And then a metal block, maybe? Eventually, yeah, that could be a metal block of gold or something. But not right now. For now, let's just give them a nice granite block. Or marble? Marble's too thick. And we'll fix the last couple rooms on the end once the rest of them have been done. Because we're still getting some polluted oxygen from this area. And we will be until we get this all nicely covered up. And I think we should... As soon as they figure out what this is, we're gonna wall off this entire area. And as soon as you finish analyzing this, assuming it's not something interesting, which I don't think it is. I think it's just gonna be a volcano. But like, look at this oil reservoir up here. That's gonna be so annoying to deal anything with. I probably will not ever bother. Oh, you got sick? Not yet, but it's almost done. Not quite. Okay, so no, it's not done yet. Yes, it is. It's just not updated. Okay, so it's going to be active for quite a while. It erupts for about half the time with a very small amount of oxygen. About, well, let's see. So it was 330 something? What is one of my electrolyzers? It's 880, right? Yeah, 888. So it's about a third, it's about a bit between half and a third of a electrolyzer, but for free. No power, no water. It just works. Oh, you see, that's what I was worried about. We're getting some hydrogen in the main lines. That's not as bad. It's better than oxygen in the power lines. Maybe I should set this lower. It's not that issue, it's that we're not burning the power fast enough. What a horrible shame. Okay. How is this going? I've been distracting my dudes this entire time. Another reservoir right there. Huh. Yeah, they haven't really moved on this at all. Go ahead and open this up. We can let that spill out and start mopping it up. No good? Not yet? Disappointing. Okay, well, wait a minute, wait. Decorating. We're gonna actually have some people decorating things. Right now it's all disabled. Meep has creativity. Nobody else does. I think our last Meep had creativity. Decorating and creativity also. Let's go ahead and give Meep that next skill. Get him masterwork at it. He'll be unhappy, but whatever. And we can deal with all this too. I haven't been paying as much attention as I should have. Giving people their favorite skills. Otto, you've already done so much for us. Like, I remember being so frustrated with you last time we played, but no, now you've really pulled through. Trabaldo, everyone else is kind of on the edge. Not till we get some better beds and decor and plumbed bathrooms and that kind of thing. And look at our calories. They're doing really well. I wonder if they're focusing on the meal lice. They're not eating the good stuff. Oh well. Noodoop. Larva. Ooh, farmer. Cannot dig. But whereas you cannot research and immune, but you get nighttime attribute bonuses. Don't we already have a herald? I thought we already had a herald. Maybe not. I think well, I don't really need decorating. We just made Meep our master decorator person. So even though you look a little better in that it's good to have digging as a fallback, I'm going to give it to Ada. And Ada, your first priority is farming. And we'll give you a skill on it too. You'll be our first master farmer once you get out that far. Okay, these are both back up to 7. Good. We need them mostly for the dirt. Because that's how we're keeping our sage guys fed. We really need to deal with this. I got so distracted this part. I was all about, we gotta make some dwellings. And it's like, ooh, shinies. Did we get this yet? Oh, we're so close. Come on, Frankie, what we got? Frankie, you're such a disappointment to me. Otto can't come. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. It's a cool slush geyser. Okay. Gives out polluted water at -10. Ooh. Ooh, that's tempting. Ooh. It's polluted. But oh well, it's one more infinite source of water. We've got quite a bit of them. But look at that, it's 4 kilograms a second. And it's very often. Look at that, it's more than half the time on. Eh. Well, that's cool. It's very cool. And I'm imagining it's gonna all go straight into that reservoir to get us oil at some point. Okay, I think we're done with this area. Let's go ahead and wall it off. Super high priority. Everyone's out, right? Yeah. Okay. We don't need to deliver Oxalate anymore. Let's turn that off. There we go. Keep going. This looks a little like mercury, not salt water. Against this background. You know, if I did leave it open, I could get all this, like, water weed and stuff. But we're not having trouble with food right now. I think it's fine. Alright. So I need to rebuild this. We're gonna go that way, right? And we were gonna get that as a first priority. What's that, sand? Yeah. So, that. And, alright, make that 9. Then make everything else 7. And go ahead and get the next 4 rows. Hey! We're actually getting some stuff. Masterpiece. Genius sculpture. Plus 30 radius. Plus 30 decor in a radius of 8 tiles. Which goes through, so that's actually quite nice. Some of these are, you know, facing the wrong direction, but that's okay. Is that supposed to be David? I don't know. I have to admit, I know more about art than I know more about like paintings and visual. Well, never mind. I'm just gonna take back that statement. I don't know a lot about anything. I'm utterly ignorant of many things. Come on, move. There you go. What is this? This is some salt water. Yeah, we don't have a place to put salt water at the moment. We just kind of keep bottling it up. Oh, ran out of places to put stuff. Look at this. We got all this meal ice just kind of sitting around now. Because of this this farm came back to life. And all of these are full. So we just got food rotten. I guess we could put it here. Like, where's the sage hatch? So if I gave you meal ice, it would be 1.2 kilograms per cycle, as opposed to dirt, which is 140. I mean, then I get so much less. I don't really get this. Like, you get so much more coal from giving them dirt than food. I don't know. Anyway, not worth doing. Do we have more research we could be doing? Let me put that another way. Yes, we have more research we can be doing. You should be doing it. We have like all this stuff too. Oh, what we got? What we got? It's another thinker. These are different than what we got. What did we do last time? I think we did like granite. We did I don't remember. Was it these sculpting blocks? No, it was marble blocks. Yeah, we did marble blocks last time because we gave them more room. Anyway, how's this decor looking now? So like right here, it's at 105 just from these two sculptures on both sides. Like, you almost don't need to add more stuff. Just the sculpture is sufficient. We're going to add more stuff, though. But, you know. One thing is that we're probably going to need some airflow. So that will take away a little bit. Where should we put the airflow tile? Right underneath this? That seems like a bad idea. Not so much for the oxygen. We'll run the oxygen by pipe, but we need it for the CO2 to go down. Alright, how is this going over here? It's still taking its time. Guys, why are you getting scalded? Ooh, ooh. We get scalded walking over the volcano. Ah, that's a potential issue. It must have just gone off. Yeah, it's hot around here. Ha. We can deal with this eventually. We just don't have the resources for it right now. I'm just gonna not worry about it for now. We could actually, that's something we should do. Let's get rid of that, and we'll just build another. We'll build right over this, like that. I ran on this side too. Like, Otto's actually taking a lot of damage. Get out of there, man. No, man. You need to go back to bed. It's only 64. I mean, I guess the air it's 100. Yeah, we need to get this contained. So this goes dormant in 24 cycles. By then, let's plan on setting up something to actually get the gold. We should have enough. We should have enough technology by then. Enough materials. Assuming I don't get like horribly sidetracked again. So this area isn't going blue. It's because this is such a narrow passage. We need to open this up, I think. Let's go ahead and just do this. And then we'll replace this with ladders. Guys, you really should get this if you can. Can they not reach it? Oh, no, they can. Here. Get this then. You know, I should just extend this fire pole. Since we're gonna be up here more now. Someone coming? It's not on anyone's list. It's weird. Did it bug? I'm gonna rebuild it. There, now it's on people's list. And then not. Why not? I don't get it. Look, they're having trouble walking through here? Because of how hot it is? Oh my. Oh, because they can't get on there, of course. No, they should be able to get onto there. I'm very puzzled. Why can't you get to here? Like, you can go from there to there, right? There they go. Oh, Nisbet. Nisbet, be careful. Nisbet, get to bed. I guess maybe it's a little naive to look at this, you know, erupting volcano and say, oh, I wonder if that's a fire hazard. But like, yeah, look, this ladder is at 112. So walking across here will cause them to get burned. Let's extend this out like that instead of going over the ladders. Look at all this waterweed seeds. We're getting like tons and tons of waterweed seeds. Just kind of accumulating. Look, this is a little part of the original biome, like the first biome we started in, that we just still have not ever gone into. It's just been sitting out there, like this bit here. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe we're not quite doing what we should be doing. Anyway. It's mostly to the good. You know, I'm going to go ahead and extend this up, because why not? We'll just start making some vents right there. printables, a hatchling, or some thimbleweed seeds. I don't really need either one. I'll take the hatchling. It'll turn into meat at some point. I'm surprised we're not seeing more critters here. Now they're unhappy because they haven't been tamed, but not because they haven't been groomed. They are not unhappy because they're overcrowded, even with that egg there. Maybe they're just not making eggs fast enough for it to be a problem. Alright. It's very odd. It's the same buildings, but moving from this biome to that biome makes a real difference in like the appearance of even just the walls. Anyway. Alright. Get that. And this. And those two. It looks like the polluted oxygen isn't making it past this gauntlet. Like all these deodorizers over here. Eventually they're going to run out of sand. Unless we go back in there and set them up. But that's okay. We don't need to go do that right now. I'm betting before that happens, this place will get overpressured. By the way, did we ever put another slime thing down here somewhere? Yeah. So we're not off-gassing. Oh, it's almost all dirt now. Just a few bits left. Well, and the rock won't change, but most of the slime and algae has gone. And our wall is heating up. Like, our wall is very slowly getting hotter. It just, the rate at which it gets hotter is very low. Because it's insulated, of course. But it doesn't mean it won't get hotter. I'm tempted to go and try to analyze these. They're both dormant. Here, open that up a little bit and analyze it. This one's already opened up enough. But for that, we need suits. So let's go ahead and put some stations down. Ammo suit checkpoint. And a dock. And we'll need to run power out here. We can just use a manual generator. And a battery. I mean, I know we've got like a ton of power right there, but we'd have to bring it down and cut through like the walls and things like that, and I'd rather not bother. I am gonna split this off and send it here though. Where's my battery? The big jumbo battery. Where is it? There. So this is going to go down soon, but there's a lot of water here, and we're not going through it too fast. We'll see how long It'll be down for 40 cycles. We've got a lot backed up. Let's see. Before we lose it, we could start putting some extra in here. Yeah, let's do that. Just get some extra water. Just to store. We could even do more and more of these, but I'm kind of lazy. I still hear something over here. Like a very... It's like a gurgle of some sort. It almost sounds like a... I don't know. Like metal. I don't know. Let's go ahead and extend just a ladder up this way. If nothing else, there's tons of iron ore. And rust, which we can turn into iron ore. And I'm kind of in an exploration mindset. Why aren't they building the beds? Is this low priority? Because we've given him so many high priority things to do. It never actually reaches the top. And we didn't get this even though it was higher priority. Oh well. We'll just have to leave some slime lung in that place. And I left a random ladder, and that's going to annoy the hell out of me until we get it fixed. Yeah, but I wonder why, because they built this. So they could carry the granite over here, and I believe this is actually more granite than... Yeah, this is 400, whereas this is only 200 kilograms of plastic, so it's not like it's harder to carry. Maybe it's further away? I don't know. No research going. Let's make sure we have something all the time until it's all done. Look at that, 300 calories, 300,000 calories. I don't know. It feels like it's very hard to find a nice sustained level of we must have over 35 creatures in there right now. Look at all those hatches. As soon as we get the bedroom set up, I'm going to rip all this out, and then we're going to turn them into large vertical chambers where we can store a few hatches at the bottom. That's the plan. No more than like 7 at a time. Yeah, they're going this way. Yeah. Looks like there's another tide biome over here, and I swear I hear something. It's like right here. I'm betting it's another water geyser. Not geyser. What are these called? These are geysers. These are... No, I guess they're also geysers. They're different looking geysers though. That's my excuse. Okay, did we ever get this done? We did. Now we need to request a suit. And then we can open the door. And I'll make these a somewhat high priority. so they bother. Why can't they get that? Is it because I locked that? No. They can get through there, right? And this is open now. Because there's no suit. Okay, as soon as there's a suit, they'll view that as open. I didn't see that. We didn't get that connected. Interesting. Oh well. Come on, get the suit there. High priority, guys. Meep's on it. Alright, now can you get down here? Yes. If you get it before whoever's coming for this. Gossman got this one first. You get the next suit. We can get this one too, but we'll be letting a bunch of gas out. It doesn't really matter that much. So these are overcrowded, cramped, all that stuff. And it doesn't feel like we're shearing them as often as we should. Like, this should be one of our highest priorities. No critters available? Maybe they're not done. So scale growth 35%. It looks like they're ready to be sheared. Shorn? Sharon? I don't know. It looks like they are, but they're not. It's lies. How much of this reed fiber do we have? 16? That's enough for the world. Or no, we should keep it up. That way we can make more paintings. I keep thinking I should just kill off the remaining ones, so they're not as unhappy. But I don't believe being glum affects scale growth. So we could just keep on throwing like hundreds and hundreds in here. Like, don't even bother to not store them. As long as they're still producing at least one. So we're at 34 in here now? I feel like we lost a few somehow. They're slowly all turning into sage. Like, we don't have as many of the original hatches as we used to. Oh, I should stop doing that. We don't need to harvest these plants. Disable harvest. That was just a desperate attempt to keep this going. That we don't really need anymore. Oh, okay. So we're actually pumping oxygen into this area so it flies back up again. Okay. Disable this. Or maybe just disable the generator. That's pretty cool. So this used to be completely full up, but no, now we've compressed the CO2 down. Oh, nice. I should go deep at some point also and see if there's more interesting features like down here somewhere. Anyway. Still no beds. So many of these sculptures, but no beds. Yeah, we can get rid of this. What were you doing up there? Getting some waterweed, perhaps? Oh, you were getting that thimbleweed. No, you can't go oh, yes, you can. I didn't turn that off again. I turned this one off, though, so they're not really leaking that much out. That's fine. It just lets us occasionally get some things from up here, I guess. Anyway. Seems every time I come back here, there's still more things to... Unreachable. That's the issue. Really? There. fact, we'll go down 2 so we can lower this by a level. Unreachable, I'm assuming. It is kind of getting out on this side too. Not that much though. It's just moving from being way too hot to being acceptably hot. I find it baffling that they don't do these. I know it's only level 5, but so were all those other blocks. I don't know. Got some water. I don't really need water. I don't need any of this. I don't feel like expanding it until we get our food in a better spot. We have lots of food, but I want good food. We have lots of lettuce, but we're not building things. Anyway, not now. That's what I'll say. We're not gonna do it now. At some point, we need to let all the CO2 flow downstairs also. As soon as we mop up a lake, slowly, tile by tile. I don't need these anymore. I should just get rid of them. Now, what do I have in here? I have dirt. And apparently a bunch of clay that I didn't intend to have. This was supposed to be dirt for this research station. So, I thought I had I've been thinking that we needed to either put things in the cracker to make the eggs eatable, or in the incubator to make them, what am I saying? To make them grow into a creature, or leave them here to grow into a creature. But I could just store all the eggs, and then if they... essentially it'll make it so they take 5 days to be cracked. Or more, I don't even know the exact timing. But they're going to lose viability by being in the storage bin. And then if a spot opens up, they can just go there. So let's go ahead and say, bring me eggs. In particular, the hatchling. And Pip. And Sage hatchling. At a fairly high priority. No reason, no point in trying to deal with priorities between the cracker and the incubator. We can just go from the incubator on. That might not have made sense. But either way, I think it's accomplished what I want to. It's going to make sure that we don't have random Pip eggs over here. Alright. How is this going? Do we have... Oh, we're getting some more beds now. Perfect. Let's keep on hacking away at this bit over here. How is this going? Are they able to get this analyzed? Yep. Comes back in 53 cycles. It makes really hot hydrogen. I mean, that's really hot hydrogen. 500 degrees. I mean, I guess it could be hotter, but this one is so small. It's only 287. It's active half the time for 84 cycles in a row, but this one's a little better. Like that's like as much as this. I could power 5 of those. We'd be allowing I think that these just kill the heat, right? Or do they generate extra heat? Yeah, they produce extra heat because, well, I don't know. Excess produced? I'm not sure. I think it's producing excess because the hydrogen coming into them is already hot. So that might be worth looking to see if we put one of these down there, would it get hotter? Like, these are all heating up. Like, eventually we're gonna need to lower the temperature here. More than we are right now. And this is slowly getting our entire base way too hot. Like, our farm's gonna be dying from temperatures soon enough. Do those qualify as bedrooms now? Yes, they do. Good. We'll wait till everyone can get one, and then we'll shift everyone up into them. Delete this. We don't want to be unfair, you know. How did things go over here? We get that mopped up? No, it's still all messy. I think we need to have a place to empty it. Let's see. Where do I want to store a bunch of salt water? We could put it in here. I kind of like that. I mean, we got a bunch of salt water over here already, but the excess. Let's do that. Sure. We'll build a little contained area. Why don't we build it up from the bottom? And then we can put a bottle emptier right there. Gradually fill this all up with salt water. Look at that, harvestable ready waterweed. But it's being guarded. I haven't even looked at this in a long time. We have some poke shells down here. Are they still alive? They seem to be. They're hungry. But they should make an egg or two. We have a few poke shell motes. Yeah. We're getting a bunch of polluted dirt from these, and it's not going anywhere. We can store that down here. Well, I mean, I guess the whole entire idea was to put it here, but this must be full. Or not? Why aren't they filling it up? It's not ending up on anyone's list, even at max priority. Huh. Is it accessible? Like, we could just put the salt water down here. That was what I was thinking. But it seems like... Let's see. They could walk, like, right there. That would be a way down here. Dupe. Give me a dupe. You. LA. Could you come to here? You cannot. You can't get down here. Oh. Well, now I feel stupid. Yeah, how long has that been going? But still, that's more polluted dirt than we can hold in here, I think. Let's build a couple deodorizers around, just to try to deal with it. Yeah, it's full. And we haven't dealt with that. Let's go ahead and store it down here too. Polluted dirt. Where is it? Organic. Polluted dirt. Ooh, look at this. This one is not buried anymore. Let's make that low priority. Get all this transferred down here. And last time we fixed that by turning this back on. So let's do that again for a bit. We'll turn lumber into water. And the whole point of this was the polluted dirt. Yeah. Just trying to get rid of the little icons. I'll let that go for a bit, just to fill up some water. Alright. What now? We've got beds. I think it's time. Go find a new bed. Oh, I think I just woke everyone up. Go find a new bed tomorrow. Alright. Still nothing ending up here. I'm surprised. I'm amazed that we still have shine bugs alive. I thought they would have died by now. But we're not doing anything to keep them alive. And I guess we're just getting some random eggshells from them. That's good. Go for this. Make sure to click that. Alright. I'm gonna make these slightly higher priority so we just get them done. There we go. All those beds were claimed. And they should be much happier now. They get a nice little morale bonus. They're not super bedrooms yet. We have to put molding up still. But, you know, they're moving in the right direction. We still have some polluted junk, because we need to clear this all away. I'm not sure exactly how I want to deal with this. I think I might just wall it off. Yeah, that might be the easiest way. Like, we're gonna have multiple big things of polluted water other places. Might as well just get rid of this one. I don't want to spill it into my base, is what I'm saying. Down to here. I mean, we could, but yeah. We'll just build a wall. Alright. All the beds are made, which is an odd way of thinking about that. I want to get rid of these at some point so these can be rooms also. Maybe disable these for now, so that no one chooses them, and they'll choose one of these, so that we can get that decor item in. Because right now, these are just barracks, because they don't have a decor item, not a bedroom. And it's different between a Morale 1 and Morale 2, which is not very much, but you know, every little bit. And this entire area is all, well, in many places it's maximum decor. Yeah, why is there still a little bit of a rocks in here? Oh, it's from when we deconstructed the tiles. Here, clean all that out. What am I looking for? Organic? No. Refined metal and raw mineral. That's where everything is. Oops. Some algae. We don't actually have a lot of algae. This is a very algae-light map. I think we are still burning it, right? Down here? Somewhere? I don't think we need to. Get rid of that. Yeah, we're not getting ahead on the water here. Even though this isn't powering very much, like it mostly just powers itself. I don't know why this battery isn't filling up. I mean, I guess it's taking the place of these are stopped too. So it's taking the place of the coal plants, maybe? Not sure. But this is not a lot of stuff happening. So, oh well. I know, I'm at one point I'm saying, oh, we have all this polluted water, and then I'm saying, oh, let's turn this on and get more polluted water. I know it's a little irrational, but there we got a layer at least. Here, make this low. We could just run some of that up there, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I know I have this infinite source of water right there that I still could be filling this up. And we made this like what, like 10, 12 hours ago? But that was before. Yeah, before. We have nowhere to put salt water where we were working on that. And you can put seeds in here also. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Now the complication is that we already have water in the way, so we're gonna have to. Let's see. If I build it there, I can get that. So yeah, that'll be fine. We'll get the walls after. I like how she just nonchalantly grabs some of the falling ore and throws it into another ladder. Okay. You know, I have to say, I'm feeling so much better about this game right now. Like, I was on the verge of just saying, let's restart. Or maybe I'll play something else today. But no. Now I feel like we've come back. Our base is not perfect, but it's on an upward trajectory. We're moving things along in a positive direction. So I'm quite happy about that. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop here. We're just short of 2 hours, which is still way too long for a single episode. Hey, look, this has oil up there too, but it's probably just the same as this biome. Just some overlap. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.